Well, this year it was exciting. We were up in numbers as far as admission, so we had more people through the door. We did change a little bit as far as the trip tickets that we sold. Each year we sell a trip raffle ticket, and we changed the pricing from $20 to $10 a ticket. So I think it was more appealing to purchasers interested in getting a couple more tickets for chances to win. And other than that, just all around donations, attendance, and as a whole, we made more than we did last year. It was really exciting. This was my first year planning Chili Cook-Off, being the head planner of the event. So it felt really good. All the money goes to such a great cause and goes straight to the agency, and it was a really great feeling of accomplishment. We typically start around end of August, well, I would say September, October. Small things are done throughout the year, but the biggest planning months would be October, November, December, January, and then the event is always at the beginning of February. So it is a big chunk of my year. Like I said, little things here and there throughout the year, but those are the biggest planning months. We offer a variety of services. The only qualifications is you must live and or work within Hancock County and have an active cancer diagnosis. We start with our patient navigator, Joanne. She meets with each of the clients and explains all of our services, which include financial reimbursement for mileage, prescription, out-of-pocket insurance or medical bill expenses, as well as we have nutritional supplements, medical supplies, medical equipment available for our clients as well. The nutritional supplements and medical supplies are very big. The client gets a certain amount each month of supplements and supplies, and when I say supplements, I mean Ensure, the Boost drinks, juices, all high protein for those who are unable to eat regular solid foods. As well as ostomy supplies, pull-ups, different medical supplies that might be needed depending on the client's condition. So like I said, each client can get up to a certain monetary amount each month of those different items. And then we also have, which is my favorite portion, the Healing Arts program, which we have partnered with the Arms Cancer Care Center. They let us use their space. And we have massage therapy, art classes, meditation classes, painting, as well as some like food and nutrition courses, Reiki, yoga, and that is available for cancer patients and their caregivers. And they would go through us with scheduling that each week. We are unique. I think the Healing Arts program is extremely unique and it's constantly evolving. Bethany, which is our Healing Arts program coordinator and financial coordinator, she is in charge of that, and it's constantly growing. And I feel like that is a wonderful tool to help relieve the stress for the caretaker and for the client. We have had children, clients that are children in the past. I would say majority are between, I would say 50 and up would be majority. I don't have those exact numbers, but from being in the office and seeing who comes through and working with the clients, I would say 50 and above. The biggest thing is our patient navigator, Joanne. The clients meet with her first before starting anything with the agency. So she is somewhat of a counselor, so she sits down with them and she talks to them about their needs. Are they needing supplements? Are they needing medical supplies? Are they stressed with a certain aspect of their life? One of the things that she does that I think is awesome is she handles insurance situations with the clients. So if they have a bill that they don't understand, and we all know insurance bills can be stressful and they're confusing, she will call the insurance agency and sit on the phone with the agent and talk to that person to try to get it sorted out for the client. So she is kind of the hub of all things client needs, and then she figures out from there what we can do to help them out. As long as they can provide us proof of address or proof of employment within Hancock County, and then from their doctor a formal diagnosis form that says exactly what they were diagnosed and the active date, that is all they needed. We don't do anything with financial situation. It is all free of charge. Anybody with the active diagnosis that lives or works in Hancock County could become a client. We have quite a few people who may not need the financial assistance. They might have great insurance, don't need us to reimburse them or anything, but the nutritional supplements are somewhat pricey. And when you think about it, if they drink 3 to 4 a day for a meal, that's a lot. And so they'll come to us for those. So we do have quite a few people who just use what they need. We have interns and volunteers, and frequently Joanne will have the volunteer call the client, check up on them, see how they're feeling, ask if there's anything they need, and solicit feedback. There have been surveys in the past. There are forms when they come in for their intake meeting. They get an intake packet, and there have been or are some surveys in there. But a lot of it, we like to have as much communication personally with the client. So one of the big things is having the volunteer. We have one of our volunteers, she'll call and check in and see how things are and how we're doing. And then on the form, when a client comes in to get supplies, we have a form that lists all the supplies that we offer. They are to put their name on it, how many of each item they would like. It's kind of like a little order form, but we go straight to our stock room, pull it for them, and give it to them right then and there. But at the bottom, it asks how we are doing with a rating of 1 to 5. So they will with 5 being the best. So they will circle how their experience has been. We always have our donate button on our website and Facebook page. Donations are always welcome. We all of the money goes straight to programming to help the clients. We also have a couple other things in the mix, like Chili Cook-Off is our biggest fundraiser, and that is a way that the community can also have fun plus give to our agency. So next year we still have to wait for some people within the university to confirm the date, but we are on for early February next year for Chili Cook-Off. We do have we don't currently have volunteer positions open since we're such a small office, but there are opportunities that do arise occasionally for volunteering. But I feel the biggest way is to donate. You can go to cancerpatientservices.org and click donate, or you can visit our Facebook page and there is a donate button, or you can pop into the office. We're at 1800 North Blanchard Street here in Findlay in the Family Center, or you can mail it directly to us. We have a lot of people who think we are the American Cancer Society, and we will get donations mailed to our address, but the check will be written to the American Cancer Society. So there is a little bit of gray area that people either think we're correlated with them, with the ARMS Family Cancer Care Center, or the hospital. We are independent. It's just our agency. We have great relationships with the ARMS Cancer Care Center and the hospital, and we have a wig bank from the American Cancer Society, but we are fully our own entity. And so coming on as I do marketing and events and fundraising, the marketing portion has been a lot of trying to brand us as our own, as a standalone. I feel everybody has been touched by cancer, whether it be themselves, a family member, a close friend. And to try, if they hadn't gone through it themselves, to try to put themselves in the patient that they've known shoes. I'm sure they witnessed the hard times and the journey that whoever they know went through cancer, how hard and stressful it may have been for them. And our services really help relieve that stress. We have individuals who really count on us every month to get their nutritional supplements because, like I said, they're very expensive. And if you can imagine not being able to eat solid food or not having any food agree with you, those supplements are what are keeping this person alive and keeping their energy. And our Healing Arts program, like I said, that's my favorite aspect. Everything we do is great, but I think the Healing Arts program is phenomenal. These people come in and they are just overjoyed with the fact that they get to go and have a 30-minute massage by a professional masseuse to just try to relieve some of that stress of that diagnosis. And our patient navigator, she is a phenomenal person, and oftentimes we'll witness clients come in and they're just all humdrum, and they're down and they're sad. They're in pain, they're probably not feeling well, they have the weight of the world on their shoulders, and they'll be in Joanne's office with her for 10 minutes and then we hear nothing but laughing. So it is such a positive environment. We're there to help. Our clients are going through such a rough time, or their spouse is going through a rough time, or their child, and we are there just to help in any way because we know that it is a rough situation.